Hey Team MX, Coach MJ here. Thank you for joining me for this 35-minute total body class. What you'll need today is a set of dumbbells. If you have a couple sets, that's great. Medium to heavy, a mat, some water, and of course a towel to wipe off that sweat. All right, come on down to the floor with me. We're gonna move into a tabletop position. So plant your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. From here, when you take a big inhale, push your pelvic back, exhale and round up nice and high into that scary cat. Doing our cat-cow, so I just want you to move through your own breath. Let's do this about 3 times. Taking deep breaths in and exhale all that air out as you move into that scary cat. Gonna do that one more time. Good, nice flat back. From here, we're just gonna reach our hips back towards our heels and then rock it forward. Again, working through your breath, no rush. If you feel like you need to do a couple extra reps, go ahead, right ahead. On the next rock, we're gonna rock it back and thread your left arm underneath your right arm, dropping your left ear down to the floor. Let's rock out of that and switch sides. And repeat this 4 more times total. Count each rock. That last breath for me was a bit longer. My body said yes. One more time. Nice. From here, we're going to move into a half kneeling position. So I'm going to plant my left foot in front. I'm going to squeeze my glutes and I'm going to rock my hips forward while limping up through that right arm and then pull it back down. I'm going to repeat this for a total of 3 breaths. Take your time. Good. Let's switch sides. Good. Reach it up. You should feel this stretch along your left hip flexor, maybe down through your thighs. Good. From here, we're going to move into our world's greatest stretch. So we're going to plant both hands on the inside of that right leg. From here, I'd like to take a moment. This might feel really tight for some of you in your hips, maybe through your hamstrings. So I like to play around a little bit. If you need to raise your hands up, put a block or a pillow underneath your hands to give you a little bit of height. This gets really deep into that hip capsule. From here, if you like, you could come into that low, long lunge. So keep those hips down. Push back through that left heel. And we're going to take a big inhale while we reach the right elbow in and then lengthen that that right arm up to the ceiling. Let's do that 2 more breaths. Inhale. And open up on the exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's switch sides. This is one of my favorite stretches. Really fully opens up those hips. Really stabilizes the shoulder. If you're ready, go ahead into that low lunge. Let's do that. Inhale and exhale and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. One more time. Inhale and lengthen it up. Nice, team. We're going to lie on our back. So let's flip it over. We're going to extend the left leg out while we hold that right knee in. Take a big inhale. Pull the right knee a little closer towards your shoulder. Then from here, just loop your hands behind that thigh and press that foot to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Pull that heel down. Press it back up. We're going to keep this dynamic for those hamstrings since we're just warming up. Let's do that one more time. Nice job. Let's switch sides. So the left knee comes in, big inhale, and exhale. Pull it closer if you can. Kind of thread your hands behind that thigh, extend that leg up. Big inhale, close, and extend it up. Inhale, close. Good. Let's do that one more time. Good. From here, we're going to plant our feet nice and flat. We're going to begin to activate those glutes. So feet are hip width distance apart, hands down to side. Let's peel the glutes up off the floor by really engaging them. Little pause at the top and then settle it down. Let's squeeze it up, hold it, 2 to 3 seconds and release it down. Squeeze up. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Holding it at the top, the last one. The last one, let's hold it at the top. From here, I want you to lift up your toes. Did that make a difference in what you feel activating? All right, so play around. Maybe you drop your toes a little bit. Feel what you're feeling here. Now lift the toes up, right? I just felt my hamstrings really fire up. So you have the option of doing either flat foot or toes up. All right, and release it down. Let's get one more mobility stretching for the spine. So we're going to come into a side lying 90-90 stretch. Left hand is on top of the right palm. I'm on my right side for reference. Let's reach, inhale. As we open, we're going to pull that elbow back. Just take a minute. Inhale, let's close it. Now let's pull it a little wider. Keeping those knees together, ankles together, squeeze them tight. Now this last one, we're going to really open up that arm nice and long, following along, looking over. Take a big inhale and exhale. Now from here, let's challenge that mobility a bit. We're going to lift the right arm up. Oh yeah. Big inhale. Woo. And exhale. Good, let's release it. Close that top arm and let's just switch sides. That's become one of my very favorite moves, right? It feels really good. All right, opposite side. First, we'll do a nice little row on the exhale. Looking over that shoulder. If you want to put a pillow underneath your head or even a yoga block, feel free to do that. On this next one, the arm is a little more arc. Good. On this last one, I'm going to really lengthen and open up that arm all the way. I'm going to just drop my head. Take a big inhale, exhale, making sure my knees are squeezing together, my ankles are together. Take a big inhale. We're going to lift the left arm up, keeping it nice and long. And breathe. Nice job, team. Kind of close it. All right, one more movement for our movement prep. We're going to come into a plank position. We've got a circuit block of Tabata planks today. So we have a few options on which style you want to take. So for reference, this is a pillar bridge plank on our forearm. All right, our shoulders are over our elbow. We're pulling our belly button in, squeezing our glutes, pulling our kneecaps up towards our hips, and driving back through those heels. And we're just going to hold this. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing while you're pulling that belly button in tight and squeezing everything else. Breathe. We're going to hold for 10 more seconds here. We got 5 seconds, team. Hang on. 3, 2, 1, and release it. Nice job. All right, let's stand it up. We're going to get the party started. I'm going to take a little sip of water, and we'll talk about the first circuit while I'm doing it. We've got 2 movements today. We've got Romanian deadlifts, aka RDLs, and push-up. We're going to do the push-ups from the bottom up. All right, so Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to pick up some medium to heavy dumbbell. My feet are underneath my hips, shoulder width apart, my chest is up. From here, I'm going to think about pushing my butt back behind me. So I really want my butt to touch the wall behind me. And then I stop mid-shin. At the bottom of this movement, I should be able to balance a glass of water on my back. Then I'm going to squeeze my glutes up. All right? So from this side, hips reach back, reach back, reach back, and then squeeze up. We got 30 seconds of work here. All right, team, let's get started. Hips back, pause, big squeeze up. Now to get from the bottom up, you're engaging your glutes. All right, so you really want to squeeze your glutes up, get explosive with it. Try to keep that back nice and straight. So think about, I don't know, how was your holidays? Are you drinking wine during Thanksgiving. So think about balancing that wine on your back. Or maybe you were having a martini, old school bourbon martini or rye martini, right? So think about keeping that balance. So you want to keep that back nice and flat. Almost there. Let's get one more rep in. Nice job. Go ahead and put those weights down. All right, we're going down to the mat. We got push-ups. All right, so we're going to do it from the bottom up. So what I would like for you to do is set your hands right outside of your shoulders. All right, elbows are going to stay in. From here, we're going to start on our knees. We're going to push up. We're going to pause. We're going to take it back down. All right, try your best to move through the upper body and not peel up off the ground. All right? All right, team. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Now, if you want to level this up, you can certainly come on your toes and drive up and take it back down. For me today, I'm staying on my knees, all right? You can also do these on an incline, all right? That's a great way to build the push-up strength and then work your way down so you're still in a long position. Get one more in there. Nice job, team. All right, from here, let's stretch it back. Reach those hips back. Reach the palms down on the ground, almost reaching your armpits towards your thighs, dropping your forehead down. Nice job. When you're ready, take your time, stand it up. We got set 2 coming up. I'm gonna go a little heavier on my set 2. Feel free to go a little heavier. All right, team, you with me? We got 30 seconds of work. Let's get started. Hips push back and squeeze those glutes up. Yes, and breathe. I like to picture a mirror behind me. And my goal is to leave my butt print on that mirror. All right, that's the idea. So as you're doing this, you think about push, 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 push hips way back. All right, because you're trying to touch that mirror behind you. All right, we got 5 seconds. Get one more in there. Nice job, team. Push-ups. 30 seconds. We'll get started in 5 seconds. Take your position. You have a choice on your knees or on your toes. Here we go. 30 seconds. Remember, let's try to work from the upper body and not peel off the ground, right? Not snake up. That's snaking up. Let's really try to push. I like to think I'm pushing the floor away from me. Push the floor away, right? Push. You want to slightly keep those elbows in, not too narrow because then it becomes all triceps. So between wide and narrow, right in the middle, that's about 45 degrees there. Get one more in. Nice, and rest it. Stretch it back. All right, team, we got one more round. So I know everybody wants to come in and go really hard after a Thanksgiving break, but I want you to just work yourself in nice and easy. Take it easy, get through the workout, see how you feel. Maybe the next day you try to up it a little bit more. All right, last set, Romanian deadlifts. 30 seconds, team. Here we go. Hips push back, big squeeze up. So, did you eat a lot? I did. Well, not that I ate a lot, but I feel like there's something about those leftovers. They just never end. You got days of leftovers or meals of leftovers, at least 2 or 3, right? So you're eating the same heavy meal that you ate on Thanksgiving a couple days after. Get one more in there. So it tends to feel really heavy, right? Heavier foods that you don't tend to eat. So if you are feeling sluggish, that's partly why. Or maybe you just took the weekend off and you're getting back into it today. That can also make you feel a little sluggish. All right, so do the best you can today. All right, team. 30 seconds push-ups. Use your breath. Push that floor away. That's it. Nice and strong. Almost there. We got 5 seconds. Ooh, let it burn. Ooh, one more for me here. Squeezing it. Ugh. Nice. Stretch your back, team. Really take your time on those stretches, breathing through. Allow the muscles to take a break after that round. All right. I know sometimes we want to jump right into it. Take it easy. All right. Here we go, team. So we're moving into our core circuit. We have one movement with a bunch of variations you can do. Right? So we have planks. So I'm going to start my planks on my knees, and then I'll level it up from there. Feel free to join along with me. All right, so I'm going to start on my knees in a forearm position. That's that pillow bridge. All right, and then I'll level up from there and give you some options. But we're planking for a total of 2.5 minutes. We're doing it Tabata style. So it's going to be 20 seconds of work with a 10-second rest period, 8 rounds. It's going to really fire up that core, all right? So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds here, team. So I'm on my knees right now, holding it, pulling my belly button in, still squeezing my glutes. All right, this is round 1, almost there. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, and take a break. Just a 10-second break. Don't go too far. We got round 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Now you can stay on your knees, or you can come to that pillar bridge position with me like we did in a warm-up today. All right, nice and strong through the legs. The glutes are squeezing, the belly button is pulled in. You're really pushing that forearm down to the ground. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release it. All right, team, so you already went through 2 options. I'm taking it to the side for my next 20 seconds. Here we go. So I'll continue like this. I'll hit my other side. All right. This is round 3, 10 seconds to go. Push the hips forward. You can also do this on your knee. All right, so maybe you're not quite stable on your side yet. Try it on your knees and release. Opposite side coming up, top of the 4th round. And we'll just keep leveling it up from here. Or you can stay where you are. Here we go, 20 seconds. Maybe you want to reach the arms up or the top leg. Ooh, that really takes it up a notch. That can be a bit challenging for some. Maybe just way too easy for others. Find what's going to challenge you in this movement. And release it. All right, guys. Top of the 5th round. I'm going onto my hand for this one. All right, so now we're in a full-blown plank position. Let's hold it 20 seconds. Round 5. We've got 3 more rounds to go. So if you find that you're not being challenged, find that sweet spot. This can be a bit challenging for people. All right? Find that one position that's going to really get you shaking. I'm shaking now. And release it. All right, round 6 coming up. I'm going to hold the plank and alternate one knee at a time towards my chest. Here we go, like a slow mountain climber. And breathe, team. That's it. We got 10 seconds left. Nice and slow. This is actually one of my favorite movements out of all the different options of a plank. And rest. This really challenges me. Whew. 2 more to go. Round 7. I'm taking this to the side on my hand. All right, here we go. Side plank. Woo! This requires a lot of shoulder stability. Arm is nice and long underneath your shoulder. 10 seconds to go. If you don't tend to do this that often, try it. See what it feels like, even if you only can hold it for a moment. And release it. Whew. Last round. Opposite side. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Whew. I can feel the difference in my strength from my left and my right. My right definitely feels stronger than my left. Could be because I've suffered with tendonitis in my left shoulder for years. That almost goes away for a moment, but it's so easy to just like trigger it and get inflamed again. And release it. Nice job, Team Amex. Let's get a little sip of water. We'll move to that third block. All right, we got 2 exercises in this block. We got squats and curl and press. Basic bodyweight squat is down and up. I'm gonna start my first set with no dumbbells, okay? If you wanna add dumbbells, just pick up a set of dumbbells, bring it to the front of your shoulder, and do your squats. All right, we're gonna get started in 15 seconds. Get ready for it. It's then gonna be followed by a bicep curl and press. All right, so squat, curl and press. 30 seconds. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Whew, like you're sitting back into a chair, and then squeeze your glutes up at the top. I wanted to see how I was feeling on this first set. Now, I'm a little tapped from the weekend and working out, so I'm trying to allow today to be a slight active recovery day. I'm moving, not using super heavy weights. All right, and rest. All right, team. Let's get ready for the bicep curls and then the presses. So I have some medium weight in hand. I'm gonna curl to our shoulder and the press overhead, reset it back down. 30 seconds, here we go. Inhale, exhale. As you press the dumbbells up, see if you can get it over the center of your head and not out to the front. Also, really focus on getting nice long arms, right? Find that weight that's gonna allow you to extend up. You find that you begin to arch your back, you can stagger, and it'll take that back arch out. Last one, team, and rest. All right, we got squats on deck. Round 2. I'm not gonna use any weight. Just gonna go through my body with my body. All right, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Big squeeze. Now, I want you to think while you're doing these squats, make sure that your knees are in the direction of your toes. You don't want your knees to buckle inwards, okay? We really want to allow them to track the line of your toes. All right, 10 seconds to go. If you need to stand a little wider to get those hips down, stand a little wider and rest. All right, we got curls and presses. Get started in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale and exhale. Nice full range of motion, not just on the presses, but also on the bicep curls. Allow those arms to completely open up. That's it, team. 10 seconds to go. So if you can squeeze in 2 more. Come on, 1 more. Let's get it in. Nice job. So our transition is about a 10 to 15 second break. I really didn't clock the time. Just trying to gauge enough time to put the weights down, pick up another set, and get a little breather, all right? So here we go. That was a big rest. 30 seconds squats. Down and up. Maybe you'll pause it at the bottom for a moment and then squeeze up. Pause it, squeeze up. Nice way to level it up, right? Move down nice and slow. Drive that whole foot flat on the floor as you come back to the top. We got 5 seconds left. Can we get 2 more in there? 1 more in there. Nice job. All right. Last of the curl and presses. All right. So times a little shorter between the squats. Here we go. Bicep curl, overhead press. If you start to get tired this last round, you can alternate one arm overhead. You got many options here. One arm is working while the other arm rests. All right, totally up to you. We got 15 seconds. That's it, team. 5 seconds. I'm gonna squeeze a bonus one in. Nice. All right, team. Little sip of water. We've got a finisher on deck. So I'm gonna give you a couple options here. We have band pull aparts, followed by our curtsy lunge. So if you have a band, okay, preferably a long band, maybe you have a tube that looks like this, okay? The short band might be a little challenging to use for this movement. So basically, you're gonna find what your resistance is. So maybe it's a little wider than shoulders. And from here, we're gonna pull the band apart, squeezing those backbones together. And with control, we're gonna close it and then pull it back out and close and pull it back out. That's then gonna be followed by our curtsy lunges, right? This is the movement that we take as we receive our flowers and bow to the audience. All right, so how this last circuit is gonna work, we got 40 seconds of band pull aparts with a 10-second rest. That's then gonna be followed by 20 seconds of curtsy lunge. Okay, again, 10-second rest. Back to the band, 30 seconds, lunge 30, band 20, lunge 40. All right, so it's like that pyramid. All right, back to back, 10 seconds rest. All right, team, we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. So if you need to grab your band, grab your band. If you don't have a band, if you don't have a band, palms are up, thumbs are out. You can do this movement here with weight or no weight. With very light weight, okay, from the side, it will look like this. Big squeeze, really still thinking about squeezing those backbones together. Sorry about that. So those are your options. All right, team, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds, band pull apart. Big squeeze. Allow this to be about quality. It's a lot of time here. Keep those elbows high in line with your shoulders. Keep the arms nice and long as you pull the backbone together. Think about pinching like marble between your back. But make sure you're not arching as you pull back. If you find yourself arching, maybe your resistance is a little heavy, or maybe you can just stagger your stance just a bit. We got 10 seconds to go. Whew. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next movement, curtsy lunge, just 20 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. You're just alternating each leg directly behind each other. If this movement doesn't feel good, you can certainly do reverse lunges or static lunges. Take your pick, all right? We got 5 seconds. Get one more in there. Nice job. Back to your band pull aparts. We got 30 seconds of these band pull aparts. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. That was the top of the clock. That worked out perfect. Whew. I know those traps are on fire. Whew. That upper back is burning. Yeah, I feel it. 15 seconds. Whew. Maybe you'll squeeze your glutes a little tighter. I like to do that because it helps me to distract myself, but it also keeps me from arching through that back, that lower back. Nice, and rest. Whew. All right, team. 30 seconds of those curtsy lunges. In 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy. So again, you're bowing to the audience. All right. You just did your play or your recital. They're clapping it up for you. So you're taking your bow. That's it, almost there. 10 seconds. Get one more in. Nice job, team. We're at the bottom. Last round to go. All right. You got 20 seconds of your band pull aparts and 40 seconds of curtsies. Let's get started. Here we go. 20 seconds. It's not so bad. 10 seconds to go. That's it. 5 seconds. Get one more in there. Pinch that marble. Nice. All right, team. Last set of curtsies coming up. 40 seconds of work. Alternating left and right. Starting now. Just try to keep moving. Take your time and breathe. Sink those knees down. You're already 15 seconds in. Halfway there. We got 20 seconds to go. Good job, team. 5 seconds. Get one more in. Nice job, Team Amex. Let's stretch it out. Let's first take a big inhale up. We're going to clasp those hands together on the exhale. Reach high and just drop to the right gently. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale. Let's just take a leg. So we're going to bend down, reach back, grab that right leg. If you need to hold on to something, hold on. If you feel stable, you can certainly reach that arm up. Good, let's take that same foot forward. Hinge the hip back. Hold that hamstring stretch. Press that toe down, roll it up. And let's switch sides. Bend it down, reach back, grab the opposite leg. Whew. I like to take a moment, stabilize. Driving my legs through, head to the ceiling, reaching my opposite arm up. Good, left leg is forward. Hinge the hips back. Just feel that stretch going down your hamstring. Press that toe down. Roll it up, shoulders back and down. Let's take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pull those arms back behind you. Hold that stretch. I was saying stretch and chest at the same time. So let's hold this stretch, which you'll feel across your chest. Then let's round open the back. Inhale up and exhale out. Hey, Team MX. Thank you for joining this 35-minute total body class with your one and only Coach MJ. I hope to see you again on Thursday for another total body workout. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.